Hello there, dark-minded-sith here. Episode 28. Today's going to be a pretty interesting episode, because we're actually going to be spending a good amount of time not even in Pterodactyl Land. We're going to be taking a bit of a left turn today. Today's episode is going to mostly focus on helping the Styracosaurus family. Whatever they're called. But first we're going to kill a Minjo, yeah. Simply standing in the train station? I don't think so. Jinjos wouldn't do that. And next up, we've got yet another rock nut tribe guy. And I gotta tell you, I'm tired of seeing their heinies. So, yeah, get out of here. I've seen enough heinies for one world. And thankfully, we just got one left. So yeah, we're gonna call Chuffy here, or we're gonna protest and burn down the sign. No, you're not. You're not enjoying the attractions there, you're just sitting in the train station. See? You're just in the train station. You're not even facing any attractions, you're facing the tunnel. You're not enjoying the attractions there. What do you think you're trying to fool, man? Or you expect us to think you're on the Saucer of Peril or something? Even Banjo could hardly fit in that thing. Sorry, Banjo, just calling the shots how I see him, man. And the Minjo's already back, I hear it whistling. Yeah, the train's whistling to kind of overshadow the Minjo wrestling. Oh, hey, it's you.
I hope Mom won't be too mad at me.
I don't know. Kids coming home past their curfews. Oh, she's gonna get it now.
Sorry, Mom. I'm back.
Oh, what's up?
Thanks for returning my lost child. She'll be cleaning out our cave for the next month as punishment.
Ugh. Dino feces. No thanks. Next month. Wow. Some harsh punishment. Okay, so where are we going next? Actually, I have no idea. Oh, yeah, I know where we're going next. So, we have now taken care of 2 of the children of the Styracosaurus family. We helped grow the one child to be a bigger and brighter child, and then we brought this child back. But now we've got the one that's going to take a little while. Look, you guys might want to do something about this guy. You know, this guy's been infesting your house every time I come in here. You know. I mean, I'm happy to help, but I have a life. I can't take care of this guy every time. You guys should at least try your dinosaurs. You could just roar and kill that guy, probably. You're just casually standing there. Alright, now it's time to finally do something with that taxi pack move we learned. And behold, one of the weirdest things in this entire game. The taxi pack, Banjo takes off his book bag, and...
Yes, I know. Well, it must have been that caveman I ate. Or perhaps it was...
Okay. And we put an entire dinosaur in our book bag. Yeah. Pretty interesting. I mean, you think the idea of Banjo putting stuff in his now vacant backpack would be like, I don't know, maybe a nice plant or something? But no, he can actually store an entire dinosaur in there. If you thought it was weird for Kazooie to fit in there, well, yeah. Banjo's backpack has some magic we'll never know. I want to see what it looks like in there. So we're going to carry this entire dinosaur to a whole new world. And by new world, I mean the cliff top, which we've seen like 3 times, so. Because this poor guy is sick. So, we're going to do something that we actually unlocked, if you will, a little while back. We're actually going to take it to the cliff top to help it find a professional doctor. Yeah, you stay in there. Hey, don't sneeze on me, goodness. Jeez, I'm gonna catch something now. then I'm gonna have to not do a video for an entire month once again. Well, I could spend that month watching the child clean out of the dinosaur cave. Don't swing at the warp, man. That should be the contest for this Let's Play. How many times I'm gonna, like, swing or peck at something rather than do the right action onto it. It reminds me of Zelda, where I mean to talk to people and I keep, like, rolling into them or something. I do that a lot in video games. I think I just get too rushy and don't line myself up properly with things. So now it's time to enter the next area. So we're gonna... See you again! Don't burn the furnace, man. It's got plenty of fire. So we're going to travel to Isle o' Hags. All aboard. Come on, ride the train. Ride it. On these train tracks made of bones. I'm a little scared as to what those bones came from. It's pterodactyl land, so it could be dinosaurs, but... never know. And here we are on Cliff Top. So this is where the train station, if you will, is in Isle o' Hags. And if you want a little trivia, there's actually 2 worlds in this game that do not have a train station, and that is Mayhem Temple and Jolly Roger Lagoon. Every other world will have a train station, one way or another, so know that that's an objective you'll always have. So next up, we have the dinosaur waiting very sickly in the train. And around here we have our favorite doctor, Mumbo Jumbo. Now we're finally going to actually use him here. So I went ahead and just swapped him out, did all the Globo stuff. So now, hope this works, yeah. We're going to heal the sick Styracosaurus. I don't know why they didn't put the Mumbo pad like right there on that little ramp thing, but seems like that's where it should be, but his magic travels faraway distances, so I guess he was confident enough in that. So rather than getting some nice medical attention, we just heal the guy. Yeah, the healthcare system in Isle o' Hags is pretty awful. That whole grunty care program just totally ruined everything. Screwed it all up. So yeah, we have to rely on healing people, so I went ahead and just swapped Mumbo back and got the Baron Bird. Didn't really need to see any of that. Just know you go put Mumbo up and get the Baron Bird again. So now with that, we're going to go back to Pterodactyl Land. All aboard. Finally using Chuffy. He went through a lot of damage from our grenade egg, so... Of course, you might consider this a punishment. Once again, I don't know. And we're back in Pterodactyl Land. Didn't take long. Stegosaurus. What, does he want to get on the train? He wants to go somewhere where he'll never become extinct. Another Stegosaurus. Wow, 2 friends getting together on the train. And then there she goes. I can't even remember. I'm gonna run all the way home. Wee. And that Jinjo's now yellow. Or Minjo. Yeah, I'm totally gonna fall for it now. That's a different color in the exact same location. So now we have helped this entire family with all of their problems.
I can't thank you enough. Please accept this shiny thing I acquired when I trod on one of those hungry bungers.
We worked really hard for you. Any chance of another Jiggy?
No.
That's it, just no. Just no. Well, Kazooie's been blunt all the time. I mean, it's time she got some blunt love. She deserves it. Okay, so we've helped the entire family, and the mother's even kind enough to just sort of throw the Jiggy to us, kind of telepathically. That was nice of her. That cave there's now free, because we scared the guy, but we're not going to go there quite yet. Next up, we're going to scale the mountain. Go to the higher-ups of Pterodactyl Land. I don't think we've quite gone there yet. So you want to go in this cave, grab our springy step shoes. I guess you could just kind of break the level and just kind of fly up there if you really wanted to, but that's boring and not fun. These shoes need some loving too. This can be tricky because you need to go through this, and yeah, you fall constantly. You might, I don't know. And then you go right here, path to nest. Oh, what's up?
You down there? Steal my eggs, would you? Then take this!
Ew. She just threw grimace feces at us. That's... ugh. Yeah, so if somebody's not happy, we went to path to nest, so... perhaps the person who rules that nest. So we're just gonna ignore her little Barney droppings for now. Move on to some other areas. Collect a Clockwork Kazooie egg. I tend to kind of go after those because I don't know, I feel like I want to stock up on them. So just mind your jumps, mind your steps. Might end up falling.
Gah! You made it! Come on! I dare you to come up the stairs! I'll show you what happens to egg-robbing bears!
But now that we activated the warp pad, there's a little something in the lower area I want to go ahead and take care of first, before we move on to the top of the mountain, and that is our last rock nut. And it's going to require an area that we've actually been to as the baby dinosaur. I don't know how annoying that hopping sound effect has to be to them. Yeah. Boy. I don't know if that's just the voice of the dragon, or if being the dragon just makes Kazooie really sick, because... Okay, so there's a little trick here. You want to make sure the rock nut guy is facing Banjo here. That way he's facing that direction. And then we need to take the Clockwork Kazooie bird, I guess, all the way around. This could be tricky, you gotta mind these jumps. These are big jumps for this little tiny bird. And then you go all the way around, and there's a giant butt right in our face. Boom! And there we go, all the rock nuts are defeated. And we get the next Jiggy. That's right, we have slaughtered an entire tribe of cavemen. That's what happened to the cavemen. And then you can go up here and... oh, goodness, what the heck? Yeah. So let's just go ahead and warp back. So now we're going to continue going up to the top of the mountain. Be sure to take care of these guys first, because you don't want these guys to knock you off. This path could be... it's pretty narrow. Oh, wow, look at that view. Pterodactyl Land, the high point. And right here, you step here and you can actually look and see 5 different worlds, if you look closely. No, not really, but... so I have this little area. The Bonfire Cavern, excuse me. And this is a place to say, once again, hey, remember those things, fire, or ice eggs? Yeah, you, have those, and you can use them on things. Yeah. The game just kind of wants to remind me every now and then that I have ice eggs, and I can freeze stuff and get rid of fire. Oh! Wow. That was very close. Yeah, you get out of here. Burn. It's truly a bonfire cavern now. So just get rid of these. Not much to it, but you do want to be pretty quick. I'm sure that the fire comes back very quickly. This is the 5th level in the game, so... they're at this point just slightly kind of not so generous, maybe. So now we are in the Stomping Plains. Uh-oh. The music stopped. There's that slight ominous wind. Well, I guess that must mean this is a really peaceful place. A nice break from that dinosaur area where... oh, goodness. Those are some giant footprints. At least it's just footprints. You know, obviously he left. He went in that direction, and we don't have to encounter him at all. Because, boy, something that makes footprints that big, I sure wouldn't want to... oh, goodness. Stomp Onodon. A steamroller. He doesn't look that big. That Klungo guy at the beginning was bigger than this guy. I'm sure we can just walk right on here and take... Ouch. Oh my goodness, down to 1 health. Oh boy. Okay, so welcome to the Stomping Plains. This is very interesting. The footprints are like little ditches, little trenches, if you will. The first thing we're going to do is just be kind of cheap and wonder-wing across the place. It seems like a cheap tactic, but it's actually one way to do this. It's one way you have to do it. So yeah, you can just stomp all day, buddy. Or at least until we run out of feathers, then please don't stomp. Are you even trying? Yeah. So he's going to automatically home in and stomp on you like that. So with the Wonder Wing, you can get across here. One of these, you have a Banjo gate, a Kazooie only gate, and a Banjo and Kazooie gate. So we need to get all 3 of those across here, one way or another. So first up, we have the Banjo-Kazooie one, and it's just simply a Jiggy. Thank you. And that's getting Banjo and Kazooie across here. Next up is Kazooie. Now, the thing about Kazooie is that Kazooie on her own is pretty fast. She's got some speed when she's not carrying that fat bear on her back. So we're going to first switch to Kazooie here. Now we have to be careful. We have to go across the Stomping Plains and go from one footprint to another as quick as we can without getting stomped. If you get stomped twice, you're dead. So go to this one. Then you want to kind of stop a little bit, get an idea of where the next footprint is, and then get your timing right with the stomping. And there you go. Just simply run across like that. And that opens the Kazooie gate, which is a black Jinjo. Jinjo! 4 out of 9, yeah. It's a big family. We've now got, I mean, we might just have 4 kids. You know, the kids might be all hanging out at the house by themselves. Like, no parents! Who knows? Now, Banjo, we actually can't do anything with yet. We're going to have to hold off on him for a little while. So, now let's take care of some other stuff. I'll see you then.